left.
Oh, yeah.
My problem is whiny waitresses. Bitch, you got paid $70 to do what?
Nothing.
Bring some plates to a table? Oh,
Yeah.
it's so hard. Oh my God, this sandwich weighs 1,000,000 pounds. How am I possibly going to... That's fine. That was 2 hours of work. $70, that's $35 an hour. I doubt they were there for 8 fucking hours taking up your whole whatever. I always hear every waitress I've ever known has complained about their tips. It's the only thing they have to talk about.
They pretend to.
Yeah, they
get tons of money.
They go, I had an 8 top today, and I brought him extra halibut, and then he didn't even give me a blah blah blah. Yeah, because what you're doing is not that hard.
Yeah,
at all. But they will tell you it's the hardest profession. People don't understand how hard it is. Because I said on Twitter, I said, well, I don't know. It's not going to break your bank account. It's not going to make you the richest woman on earth. But I think $35 an hour about. I'm sure you had other tables. You probably balanced it out.
Who cares?
Who cares?
Fuck you.
Well, Twitter user Langston.
Do you have enough money to buy a rope? Because that's all you need.
Do you have enough money to invest in a real career that isn't just carrying food around?
They make tons of money.
They make a good amount of money,
Teachers
and all they do is
too.
complain.
They're all They always complain.
You always got to bring up teachers.
They make tons of money, and they're always complaining about how they don't. They make way more than they deserve.
Some of the teachers,
way more.
They do make a lot. I had one fellow respond to me and say, when I was a waiter in fine dining, I had something to the tune of 21 steps of service I had to follow. Oh my God, 21 steps of service. Let's think about that.
Wow.
Identify the food, lift the food up.
Read the food.
Don't forget the fork.
Oh.
Bring a guy a napkin.
That's
Give a guy oh my God, all these steps. When they're done with the food, I got to pick the plate back up.
Oh, no, a busboy does that.
Oh, you're right.
The waiter doesn't do that.
That's
you
true.
don't want to get contaminated food.
No, you might have to calculate the bill for them.
Yeah.
Might have to refill their glass of water. 21 steps of service. And he had to tip out bussers, bartenders, and hosts/hostesses, so you had to give them like $5 out of your tip. Oh, my God. I had another guy tell me, you don't understand, I had to memorize dozens of wine pairings. Oh, my God. Can you imagine how hard it is to recommend a beverage to a person?
I can't. I don't even care. That's incredible.
Think about any other waiter. Think about trying to make that argument in any other. I'm having the cheeseburger. What do you think? Well, that would go great with a Sprite. I'll take an extra $20 for that expertise. It's the first part of your job.
Which
Who cares?
wipers work with my car? Those ones?
Those
the
ones.
A's, not the OE? Okay, thanks. Here,
hello? Can I get a little something? Every job requires you to have some expertise.
I hate waiters.
A little bit of knowledge in what
and
you're
waitresses.
doing.
It's like black people. Like, no one says anything because they're afraid of, like, waiters and waitresses spitting in your food.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, you can't say it to their face.
Yeah, I can't even say it on the show because, like,
you'll get noticed at a restaurant.
Yeah, maybe, you know. I didn't really care about eating the spit either. I just don't want it in there.
Right.
I don't want it to be like a game.
Yeah.
Who gets the most spit in my food?
It really just, I remember all these waitresses that I've known or girlfriends who have been waitresses, and they go, wait, people just don't respect how hard it is. And I go, bitch, this is like literally the simplest job I could think of.
Yeah.
All right. I had a tipped wage. I delivered pizza.
Oh, you did? How many of the pizzas made it?
If anything, that was harder. Well, I already told you. We do the classic thing where you cut out a strip from the middle and then push the pizza together.
Oh, yeah.
A couple chicken wings might go missing now and again. But that I would say is harder than being a waitress. Then I got to figure out how to get where the people live, and half the time they don't open the door. And now I'm becoming the entitled waitress because you know what? It wasn't that hard either.
Just driving around.
It's just driving around, dicking around, bringing a pizza to a guy. Yes, occasionally there'll be a thing where the guy doesn't pick up the fucking phone or the guy doesn't tip. But the way these people go on, like they're the most underappreciated slave laborers in the history of America.
I hope they get replaced. By dogs or monkeys or something.
Robots, please.
Robots.
Please. I hate being in a restaurant and I finish my drink and I'm just sitting there just like, when's that bitch going to come back and refill my drink?
Well, that's the worst. Like, you could just get up and get your stuff.
Yes! Just put a fucking soda fountain. Every restaurant that has like a self-serve beverage thing, how is that not the standard?
I don't know.
Just let people get up and get a fucking drink. No, I gotta fill it up. And then if you like want it, you know, sometimes I'll be like, hey, can I get like an Arnold Palmer? And then they make it terribly and they don't mix, you know. It's like all iced tea, no lemonade. What am I doing here? I could have just made it myself. Would have been better. If I want the Tabasco, just put the Tabasco in an area where I can locate the Tabasco instead of sitting there for 10 minutes waiting for you to bring me Cholula Ice Tabasco. What are we doing here, people? Come on!
Yeah, these waitresses are
obnoxious.
Such a pain in the ass.
I don't even think the waiters are as bad as the waitresses. It's really...
I hate the whole conversation
because it's a female-dominated profession, I think.
Those are always bad.
Yeah.
Nurses, waitresses,
because women will get together and
jobs.
Convince each other they're the victims.
Thank you.
Yes.
I just really I hate hearing about like the guys will say like, well, actually, you know what you pay for is the good service. It's like, can you just like shut up? You just do it because you feel like you have to.
Cernovic was talking about how he ordered, you know, like a $700 bottle of wine. And the waitress was like, well, you know, as a percentage of the bottle of wine, he's like, bitch, you opened a bottle of wine and poured some whatever. I gave you $50.
I saw that tweet though, and I didn't want to be like a reply guy, but you're not supposed to tip on liquor
at all.
No, I don't.
Do you tip at the bar like $1? I'll tip like $1.
$1.
Yeah.
Only $1 for every drink,
whatever the drink is.
And that's I need the liquor. The food I don't need like over and over. I need it once.
Right.
But you're not supposed to tip on the liquor.
I don't know how.
And I don't because I'm
not buying. I'm never going to buy
like $200 to the bill.
I was going to say your liquor bills are much more than mine, and I'm definitely never going to drop $700 on a bottle of wine. So that is not a situation I will ever encounter.
Yeah.
In fact, if I order a $700 bottle of wine by accident, I will smack that bitch in the mouth and run away because I'm not paying $700.
$700?
No, who gives a shit? Give me that Charles Schwab shit. It all tastes the fucking same.
Charles
Schwab. What's the cheap wine?
$2 chug.
Let me get a bottle of Charles Schwab, please.
No.
I'll take a bottle of...
What is $2 chug? What was it?
It's Charles. Fuck, I can't remember.
$2. Let me see.
I'll take a bottle of H&R Block,
Charles
please.
Shaw.
Charles Shaw.
You know, that stuff was like stems and antifreeze. That's not...
It's all the same.
You can't be... No, it's not all the same.
I'll take a big old bottle of Charles Schwab to go, please. I'm a classy gentleman.
Give me some CDs. Give me some 5% CDs. Give me some paper, too. I want some paper. Give me some paper.
Yeah, I'll take some of that Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac. Well, whiny waitresses is, of course, my problem.